Hey, hello people, this is H31 back here with another commentary, and since I haven't posted a video for a while, I just thought I'd post a little bit of Cod4, and yeah. At first I was gonna put my reactions, but I actually recorded my reactions to this game, actually recorded it, and tried to sync it together, but for some reason the audio would just not sync together, so I still left the gameplay intact, so just to prove that I haven't played this game. For example, right now I think going to barracks, and yeah, and I was playing team deathmatch because I assumed there wasn't gonna be anybody in this game at all, just at all, because since it's for Call of Duty's old, but apparently, much to my surprise, it was actually a full lobby when I was playing this game. There it is. And this is my first game. Like you can see me wandering around, like getting lost and stuff. And I'll check the barracks right now. Hopefully, I check the barracks. Let's see. Come on, video. Work with me here. Come on, come on. Uh, anyways, I was I, I was surprised how relatively easy this game was to play, which kind of affirms my theory. There it is. Barracks. I haven't played not a single XP. I'm level one. I was surprised by how easy this game was to play. Because it isn't too overcomplicated. It's just like it gives you the classes, and the starting classes are actually pretty good. I was they usually do that in Call of Duty just to so when you prestige, you're not too much screwed over, if you get what I mean. And I have this theory that you get when you play the current Call of Duty, you get the assholes that come along with it. Um, like for example, 143. Since it's the current COD, most people tend to gravitate towards it. So hence, people who like to, you know, like be douches, I guess, like to hang around the newest COD. Whereas if you go to the previous COD or older CODs, there are much less people who are let's say you tend to find people who want to play, just play for fun, not douchebaggery, if you get what I mean. And I think I was using MP5. I'm not sure, but I guess that's what I was using, and I was surprised by how relatively easy this game was to play. I was still relatively new to the game because I've never played it, as you can tell, but I was surprised by how relatively easy it is. And this is with 1 bar, 2 bar connection. That I'm not sure if you actually saw what was happening right there, but it was a 1 bar, 2 bar connection. So I was extremely surprised by the outcome of what was occurring. And back to my theory, even even it occurs in Black Ops. Like if you go back to Black Ops, it's just like, is it too difficult? So yeah, I heard some steps. It freaked me out. Oh my god! It's because I was watching this movie and kind of had me on edge for a while because it's not really a horror movie, but it was a suspense movie, and for some reason, I just I guess I kind of lost it during the movie. It's like I do not do well with horror movies for some reason, and yeah, it's now I'm kind of like my senses are on edge, but usually it lasts for a day, and the next day I'm okay. But usually I like to stay away from like like horribly suspenseful movies or just horror movies in general. And speaking of movies, I actually watched The Avengers the other day. And it was really fantastic movie. I thought it was one of the better movies that came out this year. I thought it was an excellent movie. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys agree or disagree with me, but screw you, it was a good movie. And I was really incredibly surprised how good of a movie it was. I mean, I thought it was a neat idea how the director was able to balance all the characteristics because usually, each one of these superheroes when they're in a movie, the directors make them stand out. So when you have like 5 or 6 people who are wanting to stand out or like want a chance at spotlight, I was really impressed by how well the director was able to, able to put them like for them to be able to coexist, and it was all a lot of like character interaction as well. It wasn't too It wasn't. No one had like too much sunshine in the sun, or I guess if that's the saying, I'm not sure what it is. And I was surprised how well of a movie it was. It was it was really good. That's all I can say. And even the Hulk, the last the Hulk was the last person that I thought would be a great character. I thought it was gonna be one of the ad, least expected characters that you will see too often, because when you see the advertisements they don't really advertise the Hulk, but it turns out the Hulk is actually the funniest character in the movie. They use him as what's it called, a source of comic relief, which is something the directors do to like ease the mood of the movies, because usually in really depressing movies tend to stay depressed, so when you hear joke it's kind of like a relief, hence the term comic relief. So and I was surprised about how funny the Hulk was. Like all the characters were relatively like serious, but there was a lot of situational like comedy. So that was something I was really impressed by. And I watched it in the theaters. I watched it like uh, the second day it came out. Yeah, I watched it the second day it came out because today's Monday, so I couldn't watch it yesterday. I watched it on Saturday, which is yeah, I think it was yeah. I watched it on Saturday, and it was a really good movie. I liked it. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. I laughed a lot, which is the last thing I expected from like this type of movie. But yeah, they pulled it off, and I applaud you, sir. Director, creator. I'm not sure. And there's actually two scenes. Marvel has this unique trivia where they always save the best for last, or like a sneak peek, if you will, of the what's to come in the future. And there's kind of two scenes. There's one I think is before the credits or a little bit after the credits, which is a really important scene, I guess, because it kind of implies to a new movie that's gonna come out later on. And there's this last scene, just like way way after the credits, like after every single credit has passed, where it's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it, but I thought it was kind of funny because like they refer to that event in the movie, but you don't actually think you're gonna see it. But at the after the credits, you're just like, oh crap, they did go there, or something like that, you know. And yeah, excellent movie. I really really recommend it to you for you to watch it. And I apologize if I sound a little bit kind of tired, cause I am. Cause I am. No, like I apologize if I sound really tired. And ooh, take you to my grave, son. Uh, that's what I usually say, but no, 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 I'll save that joke for later. Or explanation and drop shot. And I thought it was a really good movie, so if you guys want to watch it, I definitely do recommend it. And what was I saying about Cod 4? This was like I said, my first game, and it just like I was surprised how easy it was to playing. Like it's because the tryhards always go along with the next Call of Duty, but like the people who actually enjoy playing it kind of like stay back towards the old ones. Double piece, and I thought that was a really interesting trait. And also it got me thinking about map design, because believe it or not, the Marvel 3 map design is really really similar to what's it called, to the Marvel. The Call of Duty COD 4 map design is really actually extremely familiar to the what's it called, ah, piece together the words, piece together the words. Um, Really similar to Marvel 3 design, and the reason why I'm a firm believer that the Marvel 3 map design isn't really too well. It doesn't suit the game, because what worked the maps that worked for COD 4, but they don't work for the modern Call of Duties. That's the main issue. I think I'll save that for later commentary. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked the video, and if you want to see more of these, I hope I'll see you real soon. And actually, I have this funny video real soon. I hope you guys get to see it. Bye.